fuck is wrong with this?
Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching Concert Junkies, Rob and John.
What's going on, guys? We are live.
What's
I am
up?
Rob. I'm Rob. God forbid anybody doesn't know who I am by now. This is Fran from Savage Ladies of Metal. And would you like to introduce yourself, sir?
I'm Jerry from Blow 7.
All right.
Hold on, I'm checking volume here. I don't know if it was just that's me. No, it's not me. All right, let me turn this one up. How's it going, guys?
Just chilling.
Yeah. Jared, thanks for taking time out with us, man.
My pleasure.
Hey, I'm just putting this one out there. You are super quiet, man. So you're gonna get a lot of what's out of me. Just a warning.
See if this helps a little bit.
You mean this, Fran?
Say what?
Yeah, that'll work.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay.
But I'll leave out the safe part. If you want, I'll do it the whole face and everything. I'll try.
No, that's fine.
All right. So, again, Jared, thank you for making the time out. Rob, thanks for making fun of me. First thing, appreciate it.
No problem. All that.
Yeah, you go ahead and start.
All right. So I normally start off with the hardest question ever because most people don't think about it. What do you want to leave as your legacy, not musically, as a person?
Nothing really. I mean, I don't think I'm too good enough. Let me think about this. It really don't matter because eventually a lot of us just get forgotten anyway. Forgotten, I guess, whatever. And if I could though, I mean, just try to be a good dude. And a little humor, a little happiness, someone else smiling. That'd be great.
I wish I heard that. I think I heard the very beginning when you said nothing really. Did I hear that right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, okay, I'll go with that.
Yeah,
I've never heard that. That's awesome though, but I wish I knew what the hell you said afterward. It's not, I'm legit, Jared. I'm sure you don't know. I am partially deaf. Okay, legit, I am, and I do wear hearing aids, and they're cranked way up right now.
Huh?
So I don't know. Maybe it's just I don't know. I got nothing. So I apologize if I don't hear everything. And like I said, I keep saying what. I just don't want to have my ear on the camera.
Oh, it's all right. I'm trying to get better for you.
So if I can ask you to just yell at me, then if you want to yell at me, I'm used to it. Believe me, It's normal. Good, sweet. All right, so Jared, tell me about the band. Who you guys are, where you're from, what you're about, who we're missing.
Okay, we're Below 7. We hail out of Virginia and Tennessee. Out here, we're kind of close to Bristol on the line here. I live in Saltville, Virginia. Eric, the drummer, is from Abingdon, Virginia, or lives there. And Todd is in Glade Springs, Virginia, and then our bass player is in, I think, Bluff City, Tennessee. So we're kind of a little mix right here in this little area. There's a lot of music in our area, a lot of other bands, a lot of great people in the music area.
Well, that's awesome. So you guys are from a couple of different states, but you guys are close enough though to make it happen.
Oh yeah, so, Southwest Virginia and North and East Tennessee should just be its own little place. I'm telling you.
Right there, nice
tight
and tight. Well, that's good. That's good. So, what's the story behind the band's name, Below 7?
So we sit and we're trying to think of a name. I'll just divulge right into it. And we come up with a few different names, and a lot of them were cliche and weird. And I mean, not saying Below 7 isn't weird, but we were sitting around, and there was this board behind me that was on a shelf. We were in Todd's a shop downtown, and there was a 2x4 going up and down, and there's a line on it, and the line said below 7 with the arrow down that line, and I can only guess it was to cut the board below 7 foot. And I'm like, look, below 7. Todd's like, I kind of like that. We all kind of talked about it and everything. We was talking about the different things it could mean. So to us, it was words on a board. And to other people, it could be below the 7 seat. It could be pirate like, or I've always had an affinity for pirate stuff. It could be below 7, below God. It could be below 7 as none of us think we are a God. Or it could be whatever, It could be about Todd below 7 millimeters. I'm just.
All right, so you saw a sign, and it opened up your eyes.
Yeah,
You saw a
that
sign.
sounds like a song. That sounds like a song.
Did you catch that?
Yeah, I caught that.
So no, jokingly aside for the moment at least. So you saw a sign, it just clicked and it stuck, and you didn't need a reason. You just liked it.
I love humor.
Game.
Half the things I do is just for humor. Just like I'm wearing my wife's panties for good luck.
Okay, I was just wondering what I was just looking at just now. I was like, wait, what am I seeing? Okay.
I'll do that just for y'all. I don't
Well,
normally do it.
Definitely caught my ass off guard. Thank you. I'm not against it. I just wasn't expecting it. I'm all about doing you. I wasn't expecting that. And I thought I was looking at that. I'm like, wait a minute. Well, thank you for dressing up for us,
Or dressing down.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, it's definitely down.
Yeah.
So you're like a size 8 or 9?
Something like that. I'm gonna take these off now, all right?
So technically, the next question was be boxers or briefs, but we figured that one out.
These came with it, so I mean, that's in case they got a nosebleed during the interview.
But you know what? They can work in multiple ways. Women are not the only ones who can leak. Some people have anal leakage. So
my wife blushed a little bit.
I love how quickly this just went left. Thank you, Jerry.
So they're always in handy?
Do you say they're always handy?
Always?
Well, they can be hands-free, but that might get weird.
Always.
way over your head then. Okay.
But I always had wings. So.
That's too funny. Go ahead, Rob. You're up next.
Okay.
Let's talk about what brand he prefers.
I'm
gonna have you.
Music.
I'm gonna have you pick a number.
Okay.
Just pick a number.
7.
Makes sense.
Okay. Well, I kind of figured he was probably, so I was scrolling back up. Who is the most embarrassing person you had a crush on?
That's odd. That's an odd question. Most embarrassing person I was crush on. I don't know. Back. I don't watch that much TV or stuff anymore. Does it count for like celebrities or some shit? Or
Yeah, that's fine.
It used to be Angelina Jolie, but have you seen her lately? That's embarrassing. Does that work?
That works.
And that's embarrassing?
Oh, lately.
You know what? She's one of my favorites too. I absolutely love Angelina Jolie. I love her acting style. I loved her look. I mean, she's everything about her. I love that whole "go fuck yourself" personality. I love everything about her. Except now I want to cook for her. You're not moving.
Okay, speaking that you said "go fuck yourself" personality, they actually do have a song. FU, I believe it's YM2. Who was that about, sir?
Well, it's kind of There was a time when me and the wife was at odds over something, and she had said "fuck you" on your birthday too. But I wanted to make a song kind of about it, and I was like, "Well, the birthday thing's been overdone." So I looked at Todd and told him, "You need to change this a little bit, and right now let's not let people know what it's about." And he said, "What about your mother too?" We kind of came with "fuck you" and your mother too, and I was like, "Yeah, where's
Oh,
stuff
that's
like
funny.
mother-in-law?" Everyone, almost everyone has this issue with the mother-in-law at least once in their life, if not every day of their life. And so we kind of wanted to make it keep a little bit of humor in everything, but also an aggressive kind of. It's something we all want to say but can't sometimes.
Yeah,
Does that make sense?
that makes sense.
Yeah.
It's a lot of people like to take your life and mold it the way they see it, and fuck that. The serious and not serious part of it, I guess. It's a good song. Seems like everybody likes it. It's a good humor, it's a good laugh.
That really sucked for me. I had a plane that just flew overhead, and you're quiet as I just heard nothing but plane just now. I'm sorry.
I just heard plane as well.
Yeah. I live 10 minutes away from O'Hare Airport.
Oh,
So yeah,
Chicago, huh?
yeah. So literally, when the planes are taking off, we hear that ground level.
Oh,
so it's like every 2 to 5 minutes, all the time. So I apologize about that.
Oh, it's okay.
Yeah, I'm by a train.
Really right on mine too. Okay, the volume.
Didn't go, Rob, or are you done?
It's a great
No.
song for Mother's Day. Just putting it out there.
Mother's Day, right? Start playing it for your
Great
mom.
song for it.
Make one of those. Cards where you open it up and it starts playing that song just for your mom. It says "Happy Mother's Day."
I mean, that would be great.
Right?
I'd buy it.
Same, right? My mom, being Italian from the old country, she'd be like, "What's the matter, you friend? What the fuck?"
That's
Everything. So too funny. All right, so you guys, I know you guys have come and gone. You took a little break for a while.
Yeah, we have for a second. We just all been busy, kind of doing a bunch of stuff. We just bought a house, and Todd's been busy, working hard and vacationing hard and all that stuff,
At least you had some fun in there, right? But now you guys you started out as a cover band, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So did you cover just one specific artist, or did you play a variety?
No, I'm a variety of them, everything from 80s and 90s, but a little more 90s, I guess, and 2000s, yada.
Nice.
Yeah, we did stuff like Godsmack and stuff like that. When we've actually had the pleasure of playing with Godsmack too, it's kind of nice. Anyway, they do a lot of stuff like that. And that's less about us and more about enjoying life.
So at what point did you guys decide? You don't have to say detail, because I don't like getting too nosy. But at what point did you decide, let's take a break, call it quits for now, and then you decided to come back in 2016? Like, what happened during that time? How did that go about?
I don't really know. It's just kind of we all got busy with everything differently, and we still played shows and everything. We still went out and just did stuff and kind of kept busy with that. And we should have been putting out more and more songs, of course, but we were so differently inclined to do our different things. I guess that makes any sense at all. I'm trying to be funny about it. There was a lot of stuff we had to get done, and a lot of stuff. Me and April moving, and I went through a lot of. Everybody goes through changes in life and losing a lot of friends, and I guess getting you know how life goes. You learn to cherish the ones you have, and I mean losing the bike. Had a friend have an accident, kind of took me out of the scene for a second. I guess I got in my head in that. Everybody has their traumas, but it's best to get past them and smile about it and think of good times, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Valid. Yeah.
Try to stay on positive. I'm just ready to get to work, and make some more music. We've got a bunch of songs we're working on. We're going to take out, of course, the guys are, and I'm glad this is like this. We practice and practice and practice and practice and practice before we bring them out. It'd probably suck if we didn't. Probably still sucks, but it'd suck even worse if we didn't.
And then you guys decided you were going to come back, but you came back with your own music.
Yes.
So is that something you guys were talking about before you took your break, like going, becoming original, or was it you just started writing your own shit during your downtime and you were just like, you know what, let's change it up?
We started writing stuff, and we put it out there, and we just want to put it in with it and everything. And a lot of times, if there's extra time, we'll still play some stuff just for the heck of it and have fun with the crowd. And that's what it's about, it's having fun, the most thing. But well, we're not free basically. Anyways, we kind of we started making covers. We put them in there, and one of them got recognized a little bit, and we got an offer from like Pavement Entertainment and a bunch of different other people like that. We went with Pavement Entertainment first, and kind of went on tour with Soul and Flaw, and did some stuff with Texas Hippie, and opened up for Rob Zombie. Did direct support for Rob Zombie there, and a few different things, and just had some fun. Played with Saving Abels and all those guys. There's a lot of good. Scotty Austin played with those guys. They're really great guys. And we still do shows with people around here. Good. There's so many good bands around here that deserve to be up here playing and doing stuff like that. And I just like Mindy and all those guys.
Awesome. I'll stop before I keep going. Rob, go ahead. I keep going sometimes. I try not to. Go ahead, Rob.
Me too.
All right. Since you said that there's a lot of great bands by you, if you could pick your own bill, just I guess regional acts, who would you want on your bill?
Oh man, there's so many. I don't want to leave anybody out.
All right, we'll make it a 2-day fest then.
The Poet, man, it's Aiden Shaw just started the band, and he does really good stuff. Mindy and those guys, they're good. And there's just so many different ones. I'm telling you, The Wandering. There's so many. I'm telling you, there's so many. There's Solarist. There's too many to name. There's so many different ones around the area. I'm on the spot thinking about all of them. There's so many. I met so many. There's a bunch we've met up in Dublin, Virginia here, and it's just very awesome guys, man. And very good music.
Next question.
Oh,
Yeah.
This doesn't count, Rob. I'll give you 2 more.
all right.
All right, let's start with here's a fun one. If you could be any object in the world, what object would you want to be?
Try not to answer that in X-rated.
It's okay to be crazy.
A star. I mean, like the sun. It lives a pretty long time.
Okay. So what is the weirdest food combination you like?
Huh?
The weirdest food combination that you like?
Weirdest food combination I like. Pepperonis and mashed potatoes. It's really good together.
That actually doesn't sound bad to me.
No, it doesn't. I mean, like, that sounds good, actually.
It does. I'm thinking, I'm like, that actually doesn't sound bad.
It's not that weird.
Hey, look at it. He's like, yeah.
Like you put bacon, so yeah.
Yeah, right. Why not?
Makes sense. Shit. That I'm not against that at all.
If y'all guys haven't tried Dip Dog, you'll try Dip Dog. It's close by our house. So,
I didn't hear that. Say it again.
so if you guys haven't tried the Dip Dog, it's very, very good. We have them by our house, like the original one. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dip
Since we're
Dog.
talking about food.
And what are they dipped in?
You asking me, man?
You
No,
don't.
some kind
You're
of
just
cornmeal
eating
or
it.
something.
You don't.
It's a secret.
I want to be that stoned. Hold on. Who gives a shit? Just give me the dog, man.
Right, right.
Well, all right. You can dip his dog in anything you want.
I mean,
I'm sorry.
What?
Okay. That's awesome. Rob, I want you to go another one. I can't wait to hear the next answer.
trying to find a good one. I'll just go to a basic one that I use every episode. If you could pick one song to describe you, what song would that be?
Any in the whole world? That's a broad range. How?
Like if you had to send a song to somebody, no caption, no nothing, they'll listen to it and they'll understand who you are.
Oh, Don't Fear the Reaper.
Don't Feel the Reaper. Okay.
I don't know why, but I feel like I could see that. I don't know why. He seems so quiet and chill, and those are the ones you need to watch.
Exactly.
That's all I need is that trigger or that moon. And then you see a whole different fucking side, Jekyll and Hyde. I don't know why, but I could picture that with you.
My parents called it sneaking mean.
A what kind of dream?
My parents called it sneaking mean.
Oh, sneaky mean. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, one day I'll hear those stories, maybe. All right, Rob, I'm cutting you off.
All right.
All right, so I go back to band business. I like to know shit. So now you guys came back. You did your own originals, and did you release anything as a single before you did your album, or was it all immediately from the album that you guys made?
No, there was an original. There was an original we released by itself for a second, or a few of them actually that we didn't put on the album, and we actually currently talked about going back to this one called Out of My Head and putting it back on maybe the new CD, re-recording it in a better studio now that we have access to those, and it was a pretty good song because but we had decided to go a little different route, and now we're kind of like, hey, we can do more than one thing. We don't have to all be aggressive or all be slow. We can do a little mixture. And where's the ballads anymore? Where's the kind of so it was there was that one, and there was one called Both Ends, and it was kind of slower, but it was about Both Ends was about like everybody trying to. In my life, I found that things go a lot smoother when you both try to, and everybody in any situation almost, try to meet in the middle of things. That's
What was that?
Hey.
Was that's a dog?
Yeah. Got chihuahuas.
Oh,
Okay. Well, all right. I was like, what was that? Aw, little puppers. Okay. All right. So you guys came out with your first album in 2018, right?
Yes.
Crashing Down. How'd that go? How'd that release happen? How'd that go for you?
It went pretty good. It was pretty quick to rise, I guess, and really enjoyed it, and it was wild to start with. It's kind of it was exciting to have people accept it and to go that far as it did, and we kind of got a lot of recognition for it, and some I was uncomfortable with. I'm a very private person sometimes, and a quiet person. I'm kind of a wildflower. That was my nickname in school because I kind of just hide away from people and stand in the background too much.
What do they call you?
A wildflower, he said.
Is that what I heard that too? I just wanted to make sure there was another plane going over my head. Fucking O'Hare. That's cute. Aw. So we got a wildflower who's the Grim Reaper.
Yeah.
Okay. that's how, you know what? Like I said, it's the quiet ones you got to watch out for, man. They look innocent. You know?
You want to be a round character, not a flat character, right?
The what?
You want to be a round character, not a flat character, you know.
Yeah.
Life is not black or white. There's gray areas, and we all have multiple sides. Maybe
I'm a walking gray area. Trust me, I get it. So yeah, that's great. A wallflower that's the Grim Reaper. That's kind of it's kind of sick and twisted, but cute. So that's awesome. The great nickname. All right, and so the album release went really good, and then COVID happened. Did you guys keep writing? Did you guys keep going, or did you take a break?
We did keep going and tried to, you know, do everything, you know, with respect for others and ourselves as well, I guess. But we kind of give off a tougher vibe, I guess. We kind of just went and did what we got to do. I mean, you got to think about it. You know, you can't get on the interstate without putting your life in danger. And you're only going to live once. You can't just sit still and not do what you love. It's hard. That's a hard thing. We still got out there and played quite a bit, and it did kind of, you know, a lot of people stayed in and didn't come out as much, so it hampered down the things on us a little bit. I'm sure it did for everybody, and then
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, you know, a lot of people either kind of did it, you know, continuously, or just stopped. There really was no in between, you know. Even if the bands didn't get together, they were still individually doing their thing, you know. Yeah. And then all the bands that started just going link for link just to go live, you know, saying, "Hey, we're home, but we're connected. You can still see us play." I mean, there were ways that were found, and I had mad respect to all of you guys who did that. You know, just kept going.
And some just flatlined.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Rob, go ahead.
So what was the stupidest thing you were dared ever to do?
Put those panties on. That was actually on my Facebook before I got on this interview.
I missed that whole thing. Say it again.
Wear those panties I had on a while ago. I actually was dared on Facebook, so it was I made the joke myself, and then somebody was like, "I dare you. You won't do it." I'm like, "All right." It was pretty stupid, but it was funny, I thought.
Are you wearing your favorite color?
Black.
No, the panties.
Oh, panties. We searched so hard just to find a pink pair, so I would look, you know, demasculinize myself for a second, just for humor. I think it was like the only pair we could find. It was see-through, so I put thermals on under it. I didn't want to. You know.
Well, I appreciate you, you know, covering up a little bit, you know. So
Yeah.
Too funny. Go ahead, Rob.
All right, Last Supper scenario. You have 12 disciples, and what was her name? Mary Magdalene was.
Mary, yeah.
Yeah. So who are your 12? And you have to have one female
Who's
person.
your
whore? Can we have like Lemmy and Peter Steele, and can we go that way?
Yeah. Whichever one.
But if I had those, I don't feel like I would be up to the part of Jesus or anything of that magnitude. Maybe I could be Judas or something. I don't know, man. I mean, I get to make it up this time. This I don't feel Dimebag. Dimebag. I mean, that one seems like he should be Jesus. Yeah. Les Claypool. I'm about to run out of Rob Halford, and no, I don't know. I mean, is that good enough? Do you really need anyone else after those people? Do you have to make it a full 12?
No, that's cool.
Those are our.
Wait, did you pick a Mary?
Huh? A Mary?
Did you pick Mary? There's only one of her.
Mm,
Well, I mean, there isn't, but there is.
I know a few.
that works. I don't know. That one's a hard one. That's a hard one. Which that brings up a good question. What is the most influential woman or female musician or singer? What would it be?
Okay, I think I heard what you said. Say that again.
Who would be the most influential female singer or something like that, or female musician?
Are you asking me that, or are you asking? Oh, okay. That was 1 minute we're talking about Mary, and then you asked me a question. I'm like, wait, what happened?
Well,
Actually, Marie Brinks. I'm really big on Marie.
Then that would be my choice.
Huge, absolutely love in this moment, and I am head over heels. Fucking, you want to see? You'll never see me drop for too many people, but that is one female. One artist, I'll be like, bitch, yes. You know?
You're probably going to be shocked with my answer.
What's that?
I'm going to go with Pink.
Actually, I'm not shocked at all with you.
No.
No?
Not bad.
You know what? I have respect for Pink. I don't care for her music, but her as a person, mad respect for her. Mad respect for her. She is, you basically go fuck yourself too, on a totally different level.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, if you've ever watched an interview or anything else of what she's done for so many people, definitely.
Right. Man. It's good having a big heart. It really is. It's got to be hard though with considering helping so many people, and then there's still people you can't help. It'd be. I just wonder if it has to start at home and then around your area. I'm sorry. And divulging the idealistic ways there.
All right, so we're at the half.
Sorry, Olga was just doing sign language behind the laptop, and I knew what she was saying without going off the camera. It's too funny.
All right, since we're at the halfway mark, I do this every episode. You can ask me questions now.
All right. How many of these interviews you do a month?
A month?
Yeah.
So pretty much every Wednesday and Thursday night. So there could be multiple. I have 2 tomorrow. I'm going to say less than 20.
But you're still working.
20 and how long?
Yes, how many I do in a month? I suck at math.
No, less than. I would agree with less than 20. But still, that's. I mean, even to say less than 20 instead of like 10, considering there's only 4 weeks in a month, it's a little. He cranks them out. He cranks them out.
I have 2 tomorrow.
There's times where he'll double book himself 3-4 days in a row. That doesn't happen often, but he does, and I'm just like, Jesus Christ, dude! And they'll go back to back to back to back to back.
You're doing a lot of work helping a lot of musicians and people.
I appreciate
stuff
that.
out here, man. And I don't know if anybody stops for a second and say we appreciate you for what you're
Thank
doing.
you, sir.
Man. And
We're I think we're qu- I think we're currently at like 330 episodes right now, a little bit more than that,
Something like that. Yeah.
and we're at 922 subscribers. That we need to bring that up to 1,000. If people that are watching, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, hit a button. Yeah. I go live every Wednesday and Thursday night, and occasionally now, if it's necessary, a Tuesday here and there, but except for the weekend, none of us I'm at live at a show. I'm not gonna.
Didn't it?
right. I don't blame
So I mean, next show I believe is May 6th. I'll be at live.
Awesome. We'll check it out. We'll start watching.
Yeah, that
when
it should be
everybody-
live. It should be live. I think it's El Nino, Redefined, and Don't Kill Me. I know you had. I know I had you on. I can't think of your band right now for some reason, but yeah, I'll be in the crowd filming.
Okay.
He'll be creeping. He's watching.
You don't know. I mean, honestly, you don't know what shows I'm going to pop up to. Like, I'm. This is the year I'm trying to travel to just not announce anything. Just show up to your show.
Heck yeah. If you show up, let me know, man. I'll buy you a drink or some shit or whatever.
And we have a message from Miss Jackson to you, sir.
What's up, Mindy? What's up, girl? So, all right. So what else? I mean, what's the band been up to? I mean, you know, how has 2023 been treating you guys?
Pretty good. We've been out playing and everything. Writing some music, brand new music and everything. I'm excited about that. It gives me output. And need that refresh button. I told the guys I was talking about, I was like, man, you can watch your favorite movie, but if you watch it 100 times, you want to see something different. So we're start hammering out songs, put the new stuff, material out, and that's what that's the must for every band. That's the thing you got to do. We're getting out and playing. We're doing festivals, doing shows, and doing tours and everything. We got a tour, I think, I can't remember if it's October, August, something like that. We'll go out with Scotty Austin and those guys. And
That's pretty cool.
start doing a bunch of stuff. We had a lot of offers. We've had a lot of different things. We're trying to juggle playing with writing as well and practicing. So it's causing us stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, it's chaotic between natural life and then trying to do multiple things in the scene at the same time. It gets
Absolutely.
chaotic. I mean, how do you handle that? How do you handle that stress?
Yeah. And on top of that, I'm getting ready to be a grandfather.
Oh, congrats!
Congratulations!
Congrats!
Yeah,
Who's your first grandchild?
Yep, my very first.
Yeah?
I'm 40 years old. So
Congratulations! That's awesome.
Nice.
Boy or girl? Do you know yet?
they said it's gonna be a girl.
Yeah.
Yay!
Aw. Congratulations to you and to mom and dad.
Absolutely.
It's awesome.
Oh, a question just came in for you.
Prefer touring or recording more? Touring, get to see new places, new faces, go out, have fun. Definitely. I do enjoy recording, but definitely touring more. I'm sure you, Mindy, as well. Like to get out there and hit the stages. It's just more exciting. There's a rush. You get up there, it's 5 seconds and you're off. You know, it feels like it's such a rush. It's so nice.
Is there a venue that you would love to play that you haven't played yet?
Norva, Virginia Beach. That's where I went when I was younger and seen Typhoon Exit there. And I actually crawled over a fence to go in and check it out first, because I always check places out before my wife goes in. We kind of, she got drugged one time in the show, and I was like, nah. So I go check out the scenario, make sure it's cool. I crawled over. This time it paid off because I crawled over the fence, climbed over the fence for a second, and went in. And I hear this voice go, "Hey!" I'm like, "Oh shit, I'm caught." Anyways, it was Peter Steele, and he's like, "You want a beer?" I'm like, "Ah." So we go and we sit. And I'm sitting down drinking, and I'm talking to Peter Steele and a few other members of the band. I think the only one that wasn't there was Josh. He was back. He won't play keyboards back in the back, and all of a sudden I'm sitting there talking. I'm bewildered. I'm in my 20s. I'm young, bewildered as can be. And first time I hear this voice come from my me. You son of a! I turn around and it's my wife, and she's just drenching wet. And it started raining outside, and she was out there in the rain. And she sees that Peter Steele was sitting over, and she's just like, "Just get me a beer." So
Too funny.
I say Lenora because it's special to me because of the memory, and it kind of got me being like, "Oh, come on, I want to do this." If that makes sense.
Did you feel short when you were next to Peter?
Yes, everyone feels short next to Peter. Very tall.
How tall is he?
I think he was 7 something.
Oh, is that all?
Yeah.
He was a big dude.
Yeah.
Our guitarist Todd's pretty tall too. I don't think he's 7, but exactly.
Yeah, he was a big dude.
Yeah, he was, man. I like their stuff, man. I like kind of gothic, the dark vibe to it.
Speaking of that, what do you call it? They just announced The Cure playing at MSG. I can't miss that.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Me either.
you don't know when they're going to play again.
Right. We'll try to make it to that too, man. Absolutely.
Yeah, that would be a trip. There's so many of the 80s favorites we all grew up with, man. How so many of them have made a comeback. It's fucking killer. It's just to see all. It's like I finally have a chance to go see them, and I still don't because their tickets are an arm and fucking leg. It's like I'm not going to pay $100 for nosebleeds. I'm sorry, I'm not going to. It's I can't do that. I can't. I'll just turn the damn radio on. Old school shit.
Indian correction. He was 6'8".
I was close.
Yeah.
Off by 2.
Mindy got it. 6'8".
Yeah.
East Slope.
Go stretch it a little bit. And it was 7.
Yeah. So, sorry. Have a good day, hon. Cracks me up. I love you. Oh, she's one of my savages. We live together, and it's the camera view. So there's the thing. She makes faces sometimes behind me. I can ignore it, and sometimes I just can't. I'm sorry. So anyway, so now you guys, you said you've been working on new music, and you're really excited about releasing. What you got? You got anything coming up that you're about to release?
Yeah, we're doing a few of them.
I didn't hear you say it again.
Yeah, we have a few. We want to release. We try to do quite a bit of them. We have a few new ones after the CD already. We've released the singles, and we have a trying to build up a bunch and try to maybe do another CD release like that, of course. But it just isn't the same releasing a single every now and then. I want a whole cassette list. I want to be like, oh, listen to this song. It takes me back to fonder days, I suppose.
Yeah. Okay. Well, do you have a general hopeful ETA on when you'll do that?
Oh yeah. Hopefully soon. We'll just try to get everybody used to playing the new songs and make sure we don't mess it up too horribly live, because we try our best to sound live as we do on the recording, which try to make it exactly, when I go to a concert, I am so impressed when a band sounds just like the record. And to me, it seems very professional. So we probably, all of us are that way at the band, and we hark on ourselves. We're hard as shit on ourselves, and we just try our best to, have it down pat before we release it and before we play it too, because once you release it, you're gonna have to play it. If that makes sense.
Nice, cool. All right,
Hopefully soon.
go ahead, Rob. You know what? No, let's answer Mindy's question before you
Yeah.
go. Mindy, she's
Yeah.
asking you, do you prefer releasing singles or entire albums?
Personally, entire album, because I want to put out hundreds of songs. I want to just keep throwing them out. I don't want to
Just get it done.
I
Yeah,
want to show that we're working. Like hell.
Okay.
So, so far, what is your favorite tour you've been on?
I don't know. I think the first one was really good. I think it was the first one that we went, and we went with Soul and Fall, and it was just a new experience. I think that's why, because it's like the first time. You never forget your first time. We went out and just went out there, and we played all over. We was close. We was in Chicago. We was in Indianapolis. We was in all over the place, and it was so exciting. It was a rush, man. It was brand new and top of the world. It had to be that one. It's like living your dream, and I don't care about me. It's not about ego or that stuff. It was doing what the things that I always grew up and loved music, and as a kid, close my eyes and imagine I'm singing and stuff. So getting out there and doing it, it's not about ego. It's about just being tickled pink to do something you love, right?
So about like how old were you when you first decided that music was what you wanted to do?
I think I was about 12. There was I think a lot of people does this, but I was young and in middle school, and right in getting ready to there was like a little 4-H competition singing, and as weird as it is, oh my God. I chose to sing a song for the competition, and it was "The Rose" by I can't wait to Woody. I was very young, and I did that, and just the whole room went crazy and wild, and I won the competition, and it kind of I loved it. I loved it before then though, because there's a lot of times in life I just blocked everything else out and listened to music, and yeah. I remember I think it was a 8-second Anna Skip Walkman I had in my ears when it first came out, and trying car not to jump too much so I could listen to the CD, you know what I'm talking about. And I'd close my eyes and pretend that I was saved. Since I was little, I don't know, it's always been something. Helps you escape everything else, don't it?
Okay.
So the stage is pretty much your happy place, right?
It is. I might become a different person, kind of, after, for sure. I'm very socially awkward. Like talking right here, I'm very awkward. I know I am. To me, I kind of laugh at it because on the stage, it's I can be awkward too. But once the music starts and I'm singing, it's a different story. I'm up in your face. I'm out in the crowd. I'm walking around. I'm having fun. I'm just getting into it. Nothing exists. It's definitely a happy place. I would explain it as that exactly. You're very right on that. It's more than a happy place. It's a non-existent. I don't exist anymore, and it's so great.
So how do you prep yourself for a show? Like, you're so chill and laid back naturally, and then all of a sudden you gotta, switch gears? You know, do you have to pump yourself up somehow, or does it just happen?
Just music. It just happens. I don't even think about it. I try not to think about it. I used to get sick on the way to shows, and had to pull over and and nerves, being nervous about it. But once I got there, I was fine. It wasn't about being there that bothered me. It was about going there, I guess. So yeah, I was in the army and I got PTSD, and that kind of stresses my Achilles heel sometimes. But, you wouldn't, I've kind of learned these different things to cope with it, and a lot of that's being quiet.
Yeah. I get that. Go ahead, Rob.
For the new songs that you're going to put out soon, or in the near future, are you going to do music videos for them, or is this just going to be lyric videos?
I'm guessing we'll probably do some music videos. We kind of go back and forth, and we'll try to see if we'll put out videos and see what gets the most reactions, and on the lyrics she's talking about. And sometimes we'll just do it at shows to see what gets the most reactions, and we'll try to take those and do video, because we don't want to waste time on something that people aren't going to react as much with. Maybe we're doing that wrong. Maybe we should do it for every one of them just in case. But to me, it seems to focus on whatever people like the most. I can write a song and be awesome to me and be great to me, but it may fall on everyone else differently. To see what touches other people and makes them forget about everything or riles them up or makes them happy or whichever emotion it may tap upon. To focus on those would probably be what we do. And just try our best. Maybe we're thinking about it too much. I don't know.
Nice.
I'm trying to open up.
Cool. Go ahead, Rob. You look like you want to keep going. Go ahead.
Fuck is it? Sorry, I had something in my notes I wanted to ask. If you could give any advice to anybody that wants to start in the industry, what would it be?
Don't give up. Be dedicated. Just because you have one little slump doesn't mean you failed. You don't have to stop. You work for what you want. Do because no one's going to do it for you. You have to keep going with it. Branch out. You're not going to get anywhere playing the same places, same area all the time. There's an idea here that Todd talks about 30 miles in 30 days at least. Go branch it out. Enjoy it. Above all things, enjoy it. Have fun with it, because attention or fame or any of those things aren't really what matters at all. What matters is that you're enjoying what you're doing and the other people are enjoying it and you're having fun. Yeah, it's just an extension of celebrating life, really. I mean, get out there and fight for your dream.
Agreed. Absolutely.
There's a lot more work to abandon than you think. It's not some easy skip out thing, It takes a lot of work.
So I got a quick question. I know we got a few minutes left, so jumping in. What do you think is the most difficult thing about being a musician?
Traveling.
Yeah.
Traveling, I think. Being away from your loved ones. and that was what bothered me the most. And going on tour, I guess it would anybody, especially when you have kids, wife. all
What's the
that.
longest you've been away from home?
2 or 3 months at a time,
Yeah.
But it's I think that would be the hardest part, but it kind of counterbalances because you're having fun. Thank God for video chat and
Right. Yeah.
Messenger and whatnot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then curse it at the same time because sometimes people want to call you on video chat that you don't want to talk to. It's like,
Oh, I hate being on the phone.
I was busy. At least I always am, though, so I have an excuse.
That's
cool.
guys.
I mean, I get that. You miss home. Then you're stuck eating the shit food that you like it at first, and after a week, you're like, oh my god, no more fries, no more burgers. It's like you do get sick of what you think you could eat every day until you're actually forced to do it. It's I can imagine.
We're kind of lucky on that. We kind of all of us have our independence. And
You got lucky on that, and what else?
Huh?
I heard you say you got lucky on that, but I lost everything after that.
Oh, we're kind of lucky on that thing. We kind of all have our, we're kind of independently have enough to fund ourselves in that way. Of making sure we all have food. I've heard stories and I've heard tales, and it doesn't mean we won't fall upon that. But like Metallica talking about eating bologna sandwiches, one loaf of bread and a pack of bologna and spreading that.
Yeah, you really can't go wrong with that.
Good
That's for
cookies
sure.
that do it. Yeah.
Mhm.
A lot of PB&Js, huh?
There you go, man.
Oh, ramen noodles.
I still eat those every now and then just because of the nostalgia.
Too funny. So, again, let's see. I want to ask one more question before we go. Just randomness. Like, if you were to switch places with any of your band members, who would it be? And why?
Shit. Do I have to? No, no.
You don't. Right there says you don't have to. You can say, what? I'll call a friend.
I like my
You don't want to switch. Well, that just pretty much answers the whole fucking question.
Yeah, pretty much. Not it.
I like my life. I really do. I enjoy it, and I don't fear. It's like in life, I think about this. A lot of people can. This is my way about it. I don't fear death, and I'm not meaning that I win this any egotistical thing. I fear not living anymore because I love it. I love being alive. I love going out there and having fun. I really do. But when it happens,
Okay.
That puts
That's
it
good, though.
in
That's
perspective.
good.
I like my life.
That's beautiful. Good answer.
Wouldn't trade it.
Good answer. Good answer.
All right. So before we wrap this up, do you have any messages you would like to say to your fans?
I love you guys, man. They're not fans, they're family. And thank you for putting up with me. And we appreciate everybody and all the places that let us play and all the people like you guys that do interviews and help spread the message of the music and I really, the biggest takeaway that I want from the music is I hope that you can listen to some of the music and just forget about everything and get lost in it. That's what matters to me the most. And thank you. Just thank all of you.
Oh, yeah.
So would you like to drop where you could be followed?
Yeah. Below, we're on Facebook, about everywhere. iTunes, Apple, all the different stuff. Spotify, all the different platforms like that. You can find us on it. Just below 7. I mean, it's a desire kind of little thing there, and I'm happy to be 1/4 of it.
Nice. Well, Jared, I want to say thank you, and it was awesome meeting you. And I'm glad you gave us this time to get to know you a little bit better and whatnot. And And have a killer 2023, man.
You too.
Keep that shit cranking out. Looking forward to seeing what's next.
I would like to thank both of you. Just a reminder that this is going to be on Concert Junkies Rob and John YouTube, Concert Junkies Rob and John Facebook, and Twitch would be Concert Rob. And I will see you guys in the next episode.
Yep.
Please share.
I love and respect.